Cancer, hi. This is going to be a reading for September 9th through the 15th. And my dog agrees. I'm going to be looking into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll be pulling a final tip from the universe card for you. You're not a cat, you're a dog. Stop doing that. He's kind of rubbing himself against a beanbag like a cat. And I told him over and over again, you know, for years I've been trying to tell him, you're not a cat. If he wants to be a cat, let him be a cat, right? I don't know. So, this is a general reading. It may not apply to each and every one of you. So if it doesn't resonate, don't force it. You know, there are a lot of amazing readers out there on YouTube. Check them out. They're awesome. So, let's see. All right. The overall energy for this reading, stable foundation here, stable family life. It's looking like it, at least, yeah, in the past at least. So in the past, you get the Two of Cups, the Hangman, and the Six of Cups. This is a very strong soul connection that you are dealing with. However, somebody here wasn't taking any action for quite some time. Let's see. In your current situation, well, somebody here is taking action. You get the Knight of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Tower. So there's a major change happening for you for the second week of September. And I feel like you're going to start moving, or somebody's going to start moving, and it's going to take you out of this whole discontent kind of state that you're in. In your immediate future, you get the Six of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Five of Swords. You're walking away to something better. There's change here. And with the Tower in your current situation, I'm not surprised. There's change here. You're walking out towards something better. This is a marriage card. This is a very stable foundation here. However, this is a little bit worrisome. This is a little bit of a conflict, a little bit of a deceptive kind of energy there, but we'll see. Let me clarify the Ten of Pentacles here. Let's see what this is for you currently. What's happening with this foundation? Not too many good things. So you're very much in your head about this connection. You're very anxious about it. I feel like you're trying to balance things out, and you're trying at different things on how you can do that, you know, to bring balance back into this connection. Because currently, it's bringing it down. Let me clarify this Hangman in your recent past. You or the other person walked away. Alright, but the walking away part, it wasn't quite the best thing to do. So you get, as a clarifier for the Hangman, you get the Empress, Death, and the Devil. I feel like there's something here, a lesson of some sort that needs to be learned from this connection, and walking away from it may not have taught you that lesson. You know, you're just putting it behind because you're tired of something that's happening in this connection. However, you're not learning the lesson. There's a lesson here for you to learn, and you're not getting it. And you walking away doesn't fix things, because this lesson is going to come back to you until you learn it. That's the way it works usually. Let me clarify the Six of Cups. Okay, very, very strong soul connection here. The Emperor came out with the Empress there. It was a tough one. It was a tough pill for someone to swallow here, this connection, what it brought to the surface for you and for the other person. Being such a strong connection, I feel like it brought up a lot of insecurities, obsessions, things that you may not like about yourself, that you saw in the other person and you kind of placed it on them, but they were just a mirror to you, showing you what you don't like really about yourself. And I feel like somebody walked away from that because they didn't want to see that. They didn't want to acknowledge it as being theirs. And they just said, bye, you're too fucked up and I'm out. When in reality, what that person showed you was something in regards to you. And that's the lesson that you didn't get and you thought you did. And that's why you're very, very much upset here if this is you. Because this person or this connection is not going away until you learn that lesson. Let me see this Knight of Swords in your current energies. Yeah, you're going back to this connection. You're moving forward towards it. However, you still need some healing before you charge. You see this connection as making you very, very happy. Regardless of the hard times, regardless of whatever happened in the past, you still have this image of this person, you know, being in your life for the long run here. Let me clarify the Four of Cups. See, you're stuck. You're stuck in this kind of energy that this person left you, that you did nothing wrong, that they're the ones that left you out in the cold all by yourself here. And, you know, you may not have done anything wrong, but you do need to take care of this, because this talks a lot about self-worth. So, you know, with this card here, it's kind of saying it's time for you to start working on that. Working on your self-worth. So what if this person left you? Their loss, right? Because you're worth more than that. If they can see that, it's their problem. So it's kind of saying to me, okay, this is one of the things you need to work on. Let me clarify the Tower. Yeah, deception is going away here. I feel like you are going to start seeing the lessons that you need to learn here. Because you were kind of putting it all on them. Kind of like, this person did this to me, and this to me, and this to me, and this to me. And that's a little bit of playing victim right there. And, you know, pointing fingers instead of taking a look at you. What you did in this connection, and to you. Here, not even to the other person, to you, you know. So you're walking away from that kind of energy. That's the change right now that it's happening for you, and it is going to bring you emotional stability here, balance for yourself. Let me clarify the Six of Swords in your immediate future. Yeah, putting all conflict behind you, you're like, I'm not going to argue with this person. If they don't understand that I want equal give and take, I'm not even going to bother. When I find the person that's going to give me that, you know, balance in my life, then yeah, I don't care how hard it is, I'm going to go for it. So let me see this Four of Wands. There are still things here in between you two. I feel like this is the same connection from the past. It's looking like a marriage. It's, even if it's not, it has that sense of a very stable commitment here with these 3 cards here popping up to confirm it. However, there are things between you two that still need to be talked about. There are things that you two are not telling each other. Let me clarify the 5 of Swords. Yeah, you're manifesting this connection back into your life because you're very discontent with where your life is at currently. Again, be cautious of this energy of self-deception here. Be cautious on how you manifest them back. You're kind of doing it currently, well, not currently, in the immediate future, you're kind of doing it just because you don't like where your life is at. You're bored. You want this person back in your life. So be cautious that that doesn't turn into a deceptive kind of energy. And you only want them because they create some sort of commotion for your life. You know. So let's pull a final tip from the universe card for you. So you do want to work on your own emotional stability here, on your own happiness. You're very much confused. You don't know how to do it. You do sense that there's a beginning there for you to start, you know, of creating this for yourself. Because you know that once you get to this place, then you can have whoever you want to. You kind of know that. And you don't know how to start. You don't know where to start, you know. Working towards that happiness for yourself. Start anywhere, just start. It doesn't even matter, just start. You're very much confused about that. And with this coming up here, I'm kind of getting, you know, start looking at what you're passionate about in your life, whatever it is. Whatever brings you passion, and start working on that. And I feel like that's where your beginning is, you know, towards reaching this happiness for yourself. Whatever brings you passion. I don't know. Take pictures of plants, or I don't know, whatever brings you that little spark. That's where you're beginning. I feel like that's where it's at. Because you're confused right now. So this is what I have for you, Cancer, and that's it. A whole lot of something, just like, you know, typical water signs. Typical. You get a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of everything. So this is what I have for you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.